How do you pick yourself up when things go off course and your life is giving you a direction that is unexpected? Well, today we are visiting beautiful New Orleans, and we can definitely learn a thing or two about rebuilding and creating that resilience muscle. Hi, my name is Nicoletta Pichardo. I'm your mindset coach, and together we are visiting beautiful places, and I'm inviting you to go on the greatest journey you can ever go on, which is the journey within yourself. Anybody can live a great life when things are going well, but that's not what you're made out of. You're made out of the stuff that produces greatness even when things don't go the way you want. Think about what life is like when things are going well. You're appreciative, you're excited, you take action, but then when life throws you off course, we show up very differently. Have you ever noticed that when you aren't getting the results you want, what you tend to think of are all the things that didn't work out? And then it's almost like the cycle. You focus on the things that didn't work out. You start asking yourself crappy questions like, why does this always happen to me? And then it's almost like a spiral, and it takes you lower and lower and lower. Maybe you argue more, you don't do quality problem solving, and it's hard to pick yourself back up. So we want resilience, we want to have that muscle, we want to take risks in life, but then we don't because we've never trained that muscle. And that's a lot like going to the gym and you've never trained your abs, or you haven't trained a specific part of your body, and you're going to be achy. But the more you keep going and the more you keep trying, the stronger you'll get. And certainly visiting New Orleans, we can learn a lot about how to train that muscle. I mean, this was a city that has so much history, that has so much beauty, and yet when Hurricane Katrina came, all of this was gone. This was all underwater. And how did the city rebuild? It wasn't ever a question for them that they could. There was doubt. In life, you get knocked to your knees sometimes, and you wonder, is it going to be a possibility for me to rebuild? But for this city, it was never a question. Is this possible? It was like, how do we do it? Right away. And we don't do that in our life. In our life, when something goes off course, we often just sit there and think, oh my God, what am I going to do? And how is this possible? You know, we get in the wrong mindset. But imagine if anytime something didn't work out, you just ask yourself, okay, what do I need to do now? If that became your core question, how would life be different? If every time something went off course, you just ask yourself, okay, what do I need to do? That's the default question. So instead of focusing on why and how and allowing yourself to go in that spiral, replace it with what do I need to do to keep going? And just see what that feels like, because certainly that's what the city did here. So what's an area in your life where you feel like you've been knocked off your feet? Maybe that's something you're experiencing right now. And this is it. This is your invitation to say, okay, no more. None of this, why did I get there? None of this spiraling down. This is your invitation to create something new, bigger and better, sharing it with the world, and asking yourself only, how can you rebuild? I would love for you to share in the chat. What are some ways that you've been finding helpful to keep going when life knocks you down? With that, trust yourself, trust the journey, and see you next time.